Day on Fridays, we freestyling, we roasting, we doing every damn thing. But you know, we report the truth over here. Yeah, zero subscribers and all. Zero subscribers and all, y'all. I'm capping. I'm capping. Albert Woodfox was not the longest. Boyce Watkins, you be on your baby. You need to do your history and your research. No, no shade, no homo. Albert Woodfox he said he was a Black Panther that was held in solitary confinement for 43 years, longer than anyone in American history. Scratch that, it's Angola 4. Thank you. Thank you. It's Angola 4, not Angola 3. So they capping on democracy now. That white lady know she capping. All cap. All cap. Excuse me, white people and black people, y'all don't understand the history of incarceration when you are not guilty. You are innocent, but you had to do about 40, 50 years. And I'm going to get the exact date soon as the source comes in, okay, Boyce Watkins? Now, you need to stick to finance, sir. I don't know what type of financing you're doing, but we do equity in real estate over here. No shade, no homo. We don't do no dark crypto. And we about to get ready. Yeah, these lawsuits is pending. We gearing up. Anywho, no, we're not gonna sue the state of Louisiana. I told you, bro, King, and I think he's still living. I appreciate him. Thank you very much, or whatever. He saved my grandfather's life, or whatever. When them niggas try to sit up there, I don't know. Maybe people wasn't putting money on these clowns books or whatever, but they try to take my grandpa eye out. And y'all know I be dragging his ass because he did something salty, y'all. He did something salty when he came out. It wasn't horrible, but it was salty, okay? When it comes to, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to generational wealth, baby. It wasn't all the way salty, but that's what it was. And thank you. I don't know who can get the message too. I know Boyce Watkins can. Burrow Kane, yeah, he had his ups, downs, whatever. Everybody go through that. But he saved my grandfather's life when them clowns tried to fucking sit up there and jump him. Maybe motherfuckers wasn't putting books on their commissary in Angola. You heard me. Now we about to get to the root to this, you guys. How's that for metaphysics and DNA? You heard me. And white people are not gonna understand. We're not doing no more politics. I do legislation, okay? Well, I'm not no senator, but I'm just saying that them laws is looking real good right now, real good. And that's why we still have faith in the quote unquote system. Three branches. These clowns and these Jezebels are not about to shake our spirits. They're not about to shake our faith, and they will not shake our hope. Shout out to New Orleans, because when I say that the Saints are going marching in, we're not just talking about people who compose for the Saints, the team, y'all. Hold on, let me get my book, y'all, because y'all know we speak history over here. We speak history over here. Rest in peace to Uncle Russell. We speak history over here. He served in the Navy honorably. We speak history over here. Mr. Bush, composer. I already read y'all the story. U.S. Navy Air Corps, training to be a pilot. After the war, however, he quickly returned to his first love, which was music. He received a Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Music Education degrees from Southern Louisiana University in Hammond. He then received a master's degree in music education from Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge and attended Juilliard School of Music in New York. He composed, you guys. And Mr. Bush, he was that nigga. He's white, y'all. He's Snow White. Y'all gotta go down in the archives and dig through this history. They called him music educator, trombonist, Maestro Bush. Where trombone shorty at? Yeah, there's many trombonists. He played a lot of instruments, you guys. He composed music for what? Fat Domino? Huh? The Saints? Huh? Married his college sweetheart, Miss Rita? Huh? Pianist and church organist? Huh? Y'all, please miss us with that. I'm not going to keep on going on about the composer and arranger and the family man. It's all about family man and business, basically. So we know our history. Yes, we definitely know our history. And we definitely know that Albert Woodfox is, he's probably Angola. Yeah, it's Angola 4. It's Angola 4, and he was not the longest held. Maybe the longest held in quote-unquote solitary confinement. Not the longest held in Angola, especially not for an innocent man. And no, we did not sue the state of Louisiana because the state of Louisiana has been very grateful to us. And that's why I don't understand why these little low vibrational state employees playing with our future and our history. And no, we will not use our connections. We're not going to use our connections. We're gonna show black people that we can still fight for justice. We can fight for criminal justice. We can fight for the innocent. You know what I'm saying? We can fight for that. We can fight for due process. We can fight for three branches. We can fight for the Constitution. That's why I say the Black beef YouTube sectors. Pump your brakes. This is not about you. It's not about Mr. Obama. It's not about Mr. Trump. It's not about Mr. Biden. This is about equity, generational wealth. It's about land rights, mineral rights. It's about self love. It's about black love. It's about family. It's about DNA. Okay? Not no fake shit, Mr. Boyce. We like that real DNA. We like the blood to run through the Libra gang over here. Rest in peace to my father, Don. He would never see the military because he was murdered in the fucking New Orleans streets for no reason, trying to save a hoe. You can't save these hoes. And my father is still here, and so is Mr. Bush. Mr. Bush is still here. All of our ancestors still here. He's not my ancestor, but why do you think I have an ear for music? Because every time I used to walk through those beautiful homes, y'all just think 3344 Pleasure Street was the end all and be all. Walk through those beautiful homes, and there you go, Miss Rita. She was a witch. My cousin was a rabbit, and I was the kitten. Hello. How's that for real news, basically? And Mr. Bush and the people went through a real Great Depression or whatever, but he never allowed that to get in his way. He ended up helping to make ends meet by working in his father's restaurant in the French Quarter on Decatur Street. Rest in peace, Mr. Bush. And I know World War II really wasn't for us, but you still served, and I thank you for your service. I thank you very much. So he composed music, y'all. Back in the time, he didn't know how much to charge for it, and then the music ended up just being a banger. Ended up being a banger. He was featured in Tom Picayune, Dixie Rutto section. He was featured, like, y'all, like, oh my God, like, Mr. Bush was that nigga. He's not a nigga, but he's our nigga. He's white, y'all. I'm gonna show another picture so we could take a blast to the past on this freestyle flashback Friday. But this is not about Mr. Bush and him composing music and didn't know how much to charge for it back at that time. So we learned from experience, basically. You heard me. Let me see if I can find a section where they said, give me 1 second, y'all. I want to see if I can find a section where where they talk about him. He didn't know how much to charge for his talent and his creativity. Give me a second, y'all. Let me see. I might need to put on my glasses. Let me see. Oh, yeah, okay. So Bush was noted for arranging the strings on two of Fats Domino's biggest hits, I Want to Walk You Home and Walk Into New Orleans, for which he famously charged $10 for the arrangement before the single went on to sell millions, as told in Wikipedia entry, Walk Into New Orleans. If they didn't change it, because you know Wikipedia be doing that fake shit. They be calling BB, they be calling the Big Bear races and shit. And Bush also wrote a number of original band and orchestra compositions, among which are Ballad for Trombone and Mill Mountain, Roanoke. Many of Bush's compositions and arrangements are published by Warner Brothers Publications, Columbia Publications, and you gotta get the rest. Go and ask Columbia and Warner Brothers, basically. How you doing, Mr. Lear Coin? I appreciate you, sir. I didn't have a chance to see you in South by Southwest, but that's your nickname, sir. Mr. South by Southwest. That way we don't have them dragging you for being a Mr. 360. So we renamed you, sir. Lear Coin. Give him his flowers, y'all. Give Mr. Lyric Coin his flowers, y'all. And I know he probably represent different motherfucking record labels. That's not the point of it all, sir. We're still going to give flowers where it's due. People have to invest in a certain type of, So that's what it all boils down to, you Jew. Yeah, he's a real Jew. And we know real businessmen who are Jews. So I'm not going to say what type of business is legitimate and it's in a medical field. We're just going to keep it at that. And they've been in business for quite some time because we don't want them burning the businesses down that they can't create and develop, sir. So this is bigger than real Jews. And what we see in Bollywood, those are not real Jews. Those are like Kazakhstan, whatever people call them. Look, I ain't got time for that. We just got time to celebrate greatness. Tell Lyric Coin, come and get his flowers. And Jay-Z, Damon Dad, come and get your flowers. Jay-Z already know what it's hitting for. Mr. Slangwich, come and get y'all flowers. That's what the girls here to do. We're here to celebrate greatness. And we know every man is not going to be perfect, but when it comes to music, y'all, Musik, ooh, when it comes to that, no one could do it better than Mr. Bush and Jay-Z. And all the greats that came before us was like, hold our champagne or our ace. And we did, basically. So, and we did. So I don't know what Moist Watkins, sir. You need to stick to finance, baby, because you don't know it's Angola 4. It's Angola 4, not 3. It's Angola 4. And no, we're not getting into it. And yes, we have artifacts. We have the evidence sitting before our hands, in the palm of my hand, sir. Google is not the end all and be all, sir. Thank you for asking. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, you guys, this Friday, I told y'all we want to have fun. We ain't trying to talk about Mr. L because we have real lineage and we have real DNA and we have real her story. And for the guys, it's their history, basically. Rest in peace to George Milton Bush, individuals who served in World War II, World War One, two, or whatever, and World War One as well. But we know those wars are not for us, but it's perfectly okay because it made them into better family men. Whew, hallelujah. History is so great, y'all. And individuals, even though we have our identity stolen, been hit for 90,000, 300,000, 6,000. Come on, FEMA, run me my check. Come on, FEMA, run me the checks. Whew, history is great, y'all, and lessons are blessings. Thank you so much, Mr. Bush, for being a positive influence in my life, and others are too. I told y'all it's like, Naya, now your name is being mentioned with the Martas, the Nickies, the Drakes, the the Nickies, the Drakes, the Waynes, and the Quarters. That's Mr. Quarter. His name is Jay-Z. You heard me. That's his name, Mr. Quarter. And then 50 say, what about me? Hey, 50, hey, 50. No, I don't want to see you. You came too close to me, 50. 3, 5 times. And I was like, back off, 50, back off. This is bigger than music, 50. And no, we don't need to use y'all niggas' voices to be, you know what I'm saying, some inspiration, to be some hope or whatever. It's like the women got this shit. And women, men belong on the front lines. Women do paperwork, y'all. Hey, 50, come and get your flowers, boy. If I seen 50, he'd be fucking play too much. He'll pat on the fuck on their head because they 5'2". I'm not taller than 5'2". These niggas be like, you lie about your height. Nigga, I don't have on no heels. I'm sorry that I look a little bit taller in person. You heard me? I will use a sound effect machine, but 50 Cent has not ran me my money through Cash App. Envy me greatly. He ain't do that shit. 50, run me my money, 50. I'm teasing 50, y'all. 50 sit up there. He was an inspiration to the South as well, y'all. Even though he's not from there or whatever. So that's why I love troll. I love troll your boy. And no, I'm not with them fucking raggedy comedians unless you're trying to resurrect motherfucking Bernie Mac. Fuck them kids. 2020, nigga from the grave, you know. And no, don't give me no DL Hughley, sir. I like my comedy. I like my comedy raw. I want them niggas to talk about they fucked up dysfunctional lives and lifestyles, nigga. I like my comedy raw, just like I like my news. And this is why I don't edit, y'all. I be doing bloopers and all. You heard me, bloopers and all. Welcome to Blues Clues. What is game theory? I don't expect anything from any culture. Just love yourself, because at the end of the day, it's all about real essence. Now, we don't do them essence magazines no more. Never did, never have, never will. Okay. And yes, that bitch is still walking. I want to punch that hoe in her face. Like, baby, you handed me your application. You a whole motherfucking Jezebel, bitch. I don't know if I should rip this up, which is not, that's prohibited to rip your application up, bitch. Yes, y'all. How about that for welcome to the funeral and family jewels? Shout out to my Uncle Ronald. No, it's not Slim. I seen Slim before. It's not Slim. I got a real uncle. You heard me or whatever. And Mr. Bush, oh, I love you so much, man. July 22nd, 1925. It was a blessing, sir. And that's why we know our worth. Even when it comes to the pen, I know my worth. Vlad, I ain't gonna call you no DJ no more, sir. But why y'all I be teasing Vlad, but he is doing things. We gonna get into that. We probably gonna get into that a little later. We gonna get into it on Saturday or whatever. He does sit up there. He don't necessarily catapult people into stuff. But once you go on his channel, or you let him interview you. If you're into real artistry and real music without the unnecessary violence and bullshit, because that's not, we don't want that Tupac and Biggie. This is 2022. We already had individuals to serve as examples. Anyway, Boyce Watkins say Applewood, Foxwoods, the no, he's not, sir, it's Ango LaFoe, and this we know. Okay, and this is why it's called, I should have called it Tales of Desire. I call it Desires Diaries, you guys. It'll never sell out a day. I don't want to write a book, y'all. I don't want to write a book, and even if I did write a book, every person that sat up there and spoke with me face to face, the interviews, I would have to go and sit up there and check in respectfully. All right, because a lot of people like to be anonymous because they have like real lives or whatever, and they don't try like to necessarily revisit the past, but they don't want the cameras and stuff in their face. Foxtrot News, thank you for it. No, they're not our nemesis. MSNBC be capping and hating or whatever. Y'all go and play with Joy. Go on, whatever that lady name. Go and not Joy Bear. She's on the View, my bad. Go and play with that. Go and play with MSNBC. Don't play with the real news over here. And stop thinking and fake believing that we need Foxtrot, because Foxtrot was very grateful to me. They were. I ain't even gonna lie. No cap. No cap. We have to do this without the mainstream media. All right. Welcome to Operation Mockingbird. COINTELPRO. Y'all don't owe me nothing. This is so hilarious, you guys. I'm so grateful to have shaken the hands of many great men, hugged many great men, many legends, you guys. This is bigger than music as well. 50 Cent. Hey boy, hey baby. I told you to tell your friend and tell a friend, tell the boy, but you heard me. Serial, tell him I say hello. Serial was like, the boys always give me props, y'all. They be like, you know your shit. Of course I do. I ain't new to this, bitch. I'm true to this. When it comes to justice, reform, policies, laws, I'm not the senator. I don't make legislation, y'all, but the senators did they thing in the deep red states. Not a girl's going googly y'all over Mr. DeSantis. I know how to pronounce his name right, y'all. Now DeSantis, that's that rep in Florida, boy. He repping his hood. I'm kidding. He repping his state. The girl's like, he taking y'all. He's married. I ain't never seen his wife, but yeah, I know he's handsome. All the motherfucking, the body GOP is handsome. Don't get caught up all up in it. We worried about these the fucking inflation and high ass gas prices that's trying to sit up there and go down. Somebody don't want war with some real no limit soldiers. Get the gas. Fuck writing a check. Get the gas. I'm just kidding, y'all. I don't do a foreign policy. I do domestic policy and national. No, not national security. I do domestic security. I don't step on people's toes, colonels and lieutenant colonel. I don't do all that. Girls stay in their lane. I don't fuck with the alphabet agencies like that. But when there's a problem, Houston, the girls are checking in. I used to have them bitch check it every 2 weeks. Not the every 2 weeks, y'all. Try Army intelligence. Hey, y'all. I'm here for the people. People ask, whether I work a regular normal job that doesn't involve policy or whatever, but as far as the federal or state, yeah, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might sit up there and do outreach. I might do mediation. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but whatever I do, I have to stay connected to my state and federal partners, basically. And I know there's a few bad apples. I know they didn't like me either. They was trying to arrest your girl for what? I'm not disturbing the peace. I'm not jumping on police cars. I'm just fighting for real justice. You've heard me. I'm no longer going to call it reform because I appreciate it's like we's freeze men. Y'all can see it a lot of day now. Yes, and we waiting for a few more. Come on, stop playing. Where Peter at? Oh, Peter struck his retire. Peter. Oh, I'm gonna try to break my heart. I guess I'm being be like, oh, you're gonna cry because Christopher's not here. Mr. Dorsey's not here. The one that said, do not just get an education, people. Get an education. Get it. Oh, that's a whole different motherfucking subject, y'all. I'm finna sit up there and talk. I'm gonna try to manifest the bird. Manifest the bird. Be like, give Miss Cynthia her money. She said she want $5 million. Give it to us, huh? That's not my business, but I just shame. Oh yes, Angola 3, more like Angola 4, baby. It says, and I had a paper in a palm of my, it's not in my hands, but it's in a treasure chest that's over there. It's about probably 30 or 50 feet away from me. And it says Negro life sentence with zero possibility of parole. They might as well put nigger on there. I ain't talking about them white people. That's why I say y'all better understand and recognize who your circles are. You don't want no circle, you want loyalty. He did 40 plus. You say he did 43. All right, I'm about to do my math in a second. Welcome to Civic STEM, Mr. Boyce Watkins. How you doing? It's Angola 4, sir. Individuals just was not with the shit because Louisiana has been very grateful to us niggas. Okay? Very grateful. All right, yeah, I'm going to tell Mr. Boyce Watkins I say hello. Tell him this is not a drill. Tell him it's just education, and you know what I'm saying. We know our history. We know our real DNA. I know who our grandparents are. I know who our ancestors are, and they did not arrive on boats. Matter of fact, they helped build the city of New Orleans. You heard me. Welcome to 3344 Desire Ghost Town. You dig? And this is Envy Me Greatly. I'm so grateful for individuals that touch my life, whether or not they're ghosts and I can't see them. I say ghost them, UFOs, y'all, because you know they with the business, they with the shit, they with the data, they with all that shit. They be saying hello. I'm like hello to you too. Like what the fuck is this? It freaked the fuck out of other people. I'm used to this shit. Okay. Flashing the crown, hello. Oh, now I get to play a game that nobody else have seen before. So I'm jumping over a cactus and I asked people, can y'all see this? They said no. So I was like, am I the KRAZ1? No, I'm KRAZY, not CRAZY. I haven't gone to combat. I don't have PTSD. Thank you for asking. Now let's get down to business. Real equity, that is, in which I will not discuss. Y'all have to go ahead and dig into take a class. If we don't have to take a class, we know what generational wealth looks like. All right, you guys. So now that we have gotten that bullshit out the way, and y'all, look, democracy now is fake news, okay? And we're not going to depend on Foxtrot. Foxtrot, get us out these. We're not in rabbit holes, but Foxtrot, say what we say, spill the tea. And Fox say they finna party like some rock stars. Have vacation, real journalists. You deserve this. You deserve this. The real journalists out there, and they were here before our mere existence. They deserve to kick their feet up, drink, have some motherfucking champagne. Don't be drinking shit that I can't pronounce because I don't want it now. Come on, y'all. Noriega, like, oh shit from Drink Champs. I'm like, yeah, already. I'm so grateful for individuals, no matter the color and or creed. I've met so many great men and women in and out of uniform, y'all. It's just been a wonderful blessing. I know we have bad apples or whatever, but that's still not gonna stop. And it's not even a movement because we do. I'm solo over here, y'all. It's like I had the whole entire nation and world on my back, grandfather Joe Biden. Wake up, please. Wake up, Joe. Oh, my grandfather is sleeping. He has a little touch of dementia, a little bit of motherfucking Downs and Alzheimer's. ah, going to and tell my great uncle Barack, tell him I said hello. Since everybody lying about their DNA and who their grandfathers and their fathers are. My father's name is Don. I never told these sheep and zombies. Somebody's like, your daddy ain't Donald Trump. I never told you his name was Donald Trump. I told you his name was Don. Okay? So now that we got that out the way. The freestyle dropping tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. You heard me. You already know this. Welcome to New Orleans. You heard me. The city of no sleep. You did. And shout out to you if you survived, you know what I'm saying, any type of war in New Orleans. Shout out to you if you are still here. You heard me. But we live on. Legacies should still live on, basically. But this is about the youth. It's about, you know what I'm saying, saving whatever is left of our nation. This is about, you know what I'm saying, justice. It's about every damn things, basically. Well, you guys, and when I say I love you all, my little robots, because people don't speak to me, I don't bite you guys. The only thing I bite is a real terrorist, basically. I'm not going to bite them. I'm going to knock their motherfucking kneecaps off, basically. I don't bite. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. If anything is going upside down in your state, learn the rules or whatever. Learn how to reach out to your local representatives who are competent. And in the deep red states, we believe in you, and we do, because they have not failed us. Okay. Now, it might be a few technical hiccups or whatever because it's something that they've never seen before. This is unimaginable bullshit, Dr. Boyce Watkins. But Alicia should understand, considering she's a counselor and if she had access to these dirty records, she would be like, "Wow, she can get them." I mean, I don't know what type of connection she have in DC, but she can get them if she wants to or whatever. We just know that we're not going to send them to you. All right, you guys. Shout out to my real base service members. I love you. I love you so much, men and women who are competent. I love you so much. And no, we don't give a fuck about the most. Drop and give me 50 NFL. Drop and I know, don't take a knee, sir. You can stand. Stand for the oh, you don't have to stand for the anthem. That's fine. All right, I get it. Drop and give me 50. Shout out to individuals who are clean developers and real artists and real entertainers and real motherfucking information technology specialists, data analysts. Shout out to you. Shout out to the real businessmen and women on this thing that we call planet Earth and reality. As for the sheep and zombies, you are permanent enemies, basically, okay? And now that we got that out the way, no, the media is not our enemy. I just want to see how far and low that these sheep and zombies could go. And you can obviously you can't fuck with Operation Mockingbird, and that is definitely a fact. All right, you guys, so I'm about to end this video. Y'all know I like to less chit and more chatter and chop it up in these YouTube streets. Give me anything. You can throw anything at the direction of truth or whatever, and we will do the deep diving into these dark rabbit holes for you so that you can protect your energies and save your sanity. How's that for self-care, self-love, and mental health, basically? All right, Mr. Bush, January 23rd. January 23rd, that's the day that we are going to celebrate, basically. All right, I digress. This has been an exclusive dark edition of Crowns and Tea, dark but lovely, full of enlightenment, basically full of history, full of DNA, basically, okay, full of self-love and growth, basically full of progression and real change. And change does not come overnight, as my great uncle Barack Obama have told you when he was holding your pissy baby's diaper, well, holding your pissy babies and shitty babies when he came to New Orleans in them streets. So whatever, that is legacy, okay, you guys. I am long-winded. This has been an exclusive edition of Crowns and Tea with your favorite Mean Girl, your fellas on Sweetest Tech Princess, Envy Me Greatly, Valad. And no, I'm not DJ Envy. Oh, that's the Breakfast Club, sir. Thank you for asking. Probably suspending a permanent ban for Twitter. Shout out to the American people. Shout out to the patriots. Shout out to individuals who are influenced in these YouTube streets who do not try to deceive and or trick or belittle their motherfucking audience, i.e. subscribers. Shout out to you. Because without many of you, there will be no creativity and artistry. This is bigger than music. Now I got a jet. I love you guys. Adios.